Alright. Midline of the chest, you have the sternum. Go up to the top of it. Way up there. You have the manubrium. And then all the way at the bottom would be your xiphoid process. And then clavicle would be up here. What connects the sternum to the clavicle is right there, yep. The sternoclavicle joint. Okay, now we keep on going. And then kind of like inside the armpit here would be your subscapularis. And traveling down more, you got the bicep brachii. Deep to the bicep brachii, you have the brachialis. And then little bony part right here. This will be your medial epicondyle. Laterally, you would have your lateral epicondyle. And laterally again, you have the flexural. Wait. Yeah, right. Where's it at? Oh, the flexural muscles. Well, the cubital fossa right here, kind of like a little triangle. Medial would be the brachioradialis. And that's it of the anterior. And medial. Oh no, we got the ulna on the medial side, the little bone. Then we go to the hand, where we have the scaphoid, and then lunate, and you have the phalanges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you have proximal interphalangeal and distal interphalangeal.
Here on the posterior side, you have your scapula right here, which you have your medial border, and then your lateral border going out toward your shoulder. There are four main muscles that attach onto your scapula. You have your infraspinatus or supraspinatus above the spine of your scapula, and then you have your infraspinatus under it, along with your teres minor. And then deep to your scapula, you have your subscapularis, which is like in between your ribs and your scapula. Up here is your acromioclavicular joint that attaches to your clavicle from your scapula. Here is your humeral head. Here's your humerus. Up here you have your deltoid muscle that sits on your humeral head. Here's your triceps brachii. Down here at the elbow joint you have your olecranon process. On the lateral side you have your radius. And then we go onto the spine and head. Back here you have your occipital lobe, and then on the side is your temporal, and then you have nasal up by the nose. Deep right here is your C1, and then under that C2, which is your atlas, and then your axis. From here to like about here is your cervical spine, which you have 7 of. And then from here down to about where the rib cage ends is your thoracic, which is 12. And then here to here is about your lumbar, and then your sacrum here, and then your coccyx right under it.